Welcome back to the 9th Gym program, and today we are doing another episode of Team Build and Battle for Series 8, the second one in the of the Series 8 ones that we've done so far. So we'll do it. Last time was a Kyogre video. Today is going to be a Zacian video. Zacian is another Pokemon that I've been extremely hyped for. I think it's very, very strong in this format. Fairy Steel typing is crazy. Rusted Sword makes this Pokemon crazy. Look at these stats. 170 base attack, 115 in defense and special defense, and 148 speed. This Pokemon is just like absurdly good. Alright, so we got Jolly. Let's go ahead and Behemoth Blade. This move doubles in damage if your opponent's Dynamax. So it's just like hitting always. Like the same amount even if they're Dynamaxed or not. So like it's crazy. So we have Behemoth Blade, and then we have a couple of other things. So Behemoth Blade, Play Rough, Close Combat probably, and Protect. And that's looking like the set that I want to use for Zacian. Now, a Pokemon that I want to use next to it is Lapras. This is something that I was thinking about a little while ago and has proven to be pretty good for a lot of reasons. You know, I've seen some people using it in the Series 8 preview, and I think it's really, really strong. So this is kind of the build or the team we're looking at starting with, right? Zacian, Lapras, Tornadus is pretty good. So Lapras can use Parasong as well. Since we can just play like hyper aggressive with Tornadus Zacian at the beginning, if we can knock out 2 Pokemon and then bring Lapras in late game with Parasong, that can be crazy. We could also go Lapras lead for the max resonance based off of Freeze Dry, so that's another really, really good option there. Parasong actually will turn into Protect or the max thing, but we do have to have Protect, or it turns into Max Guard, but I'd like Protect on it as well for Parasong stalling at the end of the game. So that's what we're going to be going for. So we have Dual Stab of Hydro Pump and Freeze Dry, Protect, and then Parasong. Now, for the item, we go a couple of different ways. So we could go Life Orb, just super damaging, or we could go Weakness Policy. That's another option. Or we could even go like a Wakan Berry or something. So I think those are the options that I'm really looking at. I kind of want to go Life Orb. I don't think this Pokemon has to stay on the field for too long. But like I said, if you get into late game and have Parasong, that can be very good as well. And with this, with Lapras Parasong, we can have multiple Pokemon with Protect for good stalling at the end game, and even Incineroar as well, which is something that I'm gonna have one here. So Zacian, Lapras, Tornadus, Incineroar is the lead we're gonna be, or is the basis for the team thus far that we're gonna be looking for. And this is actually gonna be just max damage and speed, I think, which is really good for the young Tornadus. We could get to one. We could go like this, right? Because that'll outspeed Zacian on Tailwind. 221 is pretty good. This will outspeed Pheromosa. So if we expect to see Pheromosa, we can do that. But I'm just gonna go like this, and then we're gonna go 4 into defense as well, just like that. And we're gonna go Modest as well. Good stuff. That's gonna be the spread that we work with. Maybe we should just go into HP. Honestly, probably just go HP. That's fine. But yeah, this will outspeed. But actually, you know, we're gonna just go all in. Because I think Lapras, the mirror match, is definitely prevalent. But we don't have Thunder, so the mirror match is gonna suck. But that's okay. I think that's fine. Could go additionally, could add Raichu. I could add Raichu to this team. That could be good for Lapras, but I don't really feel like it's needed. I just don't really think I need to do that, so we're not gonna. But Focus Sash, Prankster, Tailwind is the entire reason we're doing this. Taunt, Protect. I want to have Protect, and then an attack. So Air Slash. We'll go Air Slash and then Protect here. That's good. We could actually we can set Rain pretty frequently, so we can go for this. Since we're gonna be able to set Rain a lot of the time, so I don't hate doing that. I mean, we are gonna be leading Zacian and Tornadus a lot of the time as well. I would like to have one more good Dynamax target as well. Maybe Lando. It's just good, man. Or not this one, the other one. Like, I don't think double Intimidate is definitely not overkill in this format. Honestly, Zapdos is not a bad teammate here as well. But then we're going to want to use something other than Life Orb for Lapras, which this could be Light Clay, right? We could just do Light Clay there and then go Life Orb here. I don't hate that. I don't think that's a bad play. This team is very aggressive. Bulky backbone of these. Lapras and Zacian are pretty naturally bulky as well. This is definitely going to be a hyper offense team. We're going to go Tornadus Lapras or Tornadus Zapdos most of the time with like something here in the back. Lando could be Rillaboom. I don't think that's a bad idea. Rillaboom Gmax. We're not playing into the Parasong that much, by the way, with this build. We could also go for like a Trick Room side, and then get rid of the speed on Lapras. But that's like a different team. That's like a different kind of Lapras team, right? So we'll go like this, and then Timid Nature here, and then Incineroar will just be, we'll just make it like a very standard, right? Wiki Berry minus special attack. It confuses, so not Wiki. So we'll go Guav, and then Intimidate. This will be HP, the 28 in defense, and then special defense plus and minus for that. A Guav, Intimidate, Flare Blitz, Darkest Lariat. Maybe Lash Out's better in this format with so much Incineroar and Lando going around, like so much. Maybe Darkest Lariat is better. And also Burning Jealousy is not a bad idea. Due to like, I mean, we're gonna go Parting Shot definitely, but I don't know. Burning Jealousy seems good right now actually, because like everything is maxing like turn 1. Like a lot of maxing is done turn 1. Kartana max turn 1. Oh, Jealousy is crazy. It does have max close combat against it, or max Knuckle. I don't know. And also Rillaboom could be like a Moongus, but then I'd want to have Porygon 2 on the team. Or like, you know, something else, but like probably Porygon 2. Life Orb, Static here. Hurricane, Thunderbolt. Is it Thunder or... yeah, we'll use Thunder. Just because this is going to be a Dynamax Mon anyway. So, Hurricane, Thunder. What's the stab move? Heat Wave? Or the coverage move. Everybody uses Heat Wave. Protect. And then Aggressive. This is a very aggressive team. Like an extremely aggressive team. And I'm okay with that. And then this will probably be a Soft Vest. Just because, you know, standard. Let's make it standard. We should destroy Kyogre. We should have a good matchup against Groudon. Should have a really good matchup with Glastrier or Zacian. Urshifu should have a good matchup of. Regieleki is a little rough. It'll really actually tear apart. Regieleki tears me apart. Zacian's good. Zacian's for sure a good mon there. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have that. And Fake Out and something else. And then we'll probably just go like Tornadus plus a Pokemon. And then Incineroar Rillaboom in the back a lot of the time. Grassy Glide, High Horsepower, Fake Out was our last move that we want to have. Knockoff. Could have Knockoff. It's probably good. HP 252, Attack 252. Going to be Adamant Nature. This is going to be a much less calculated day. It's a 252 kind of day. That's just how it is. We'll probably make more spreads for some things in the future. And Incineroar definitely needs a reworking. But that'll be for a later time. Because I kind of just want to run with this team. Maybe we'll change it up a little bit, but I'm going to run with this team for now. I think it's really interesting. Like, I think it's good. Yeah, I like it. I think it's good. We'll see what changes. You know, maybe we don't want as much. Like, Ice is crazy against my team. Rock is crazy against my team. Yeah. There was another plot hole, but I can't think about it right now. Lapras is good here, but Zacian also destroys it. So I wouldn't mind having... like Incineroar on lead, something that can deal with the Moltres that is not Lapras. Could Fake Out the Zacian though. So I think I'm okay with that. Zacian in the back, and we don't need Tailwind. We're not looking like a Tailwind time. Rillaboom seems like in the back. Definitely. So Incineroar Lapras, this covers our Zacian. He will go ahead and fire off a follow me though. So we can just Darkest Lariat the Indeedee. And then Protect the Lapras. I think that covers this lead very, very well. Not being able to Fake Out is really unfortunate. The Follow Me doesn't even matter because we just can't Fake Out in general. So I think this is a good start. I don't know. We're kind of jumping into this extremely fast. I did have a good basis of what I was going to put on this team already before I went into this, but yeah. Oh, Regieleki was the other thing that ripped apart my team. But you know, we do have the high horsepower, so that's good. Oh, he goes for a Swords Dance, so that's really, really scary. Darkest Lariat doesn't take it out either. So we'll Darkest Lariat the Indeedee once again, and Zacian probably gonna go for a Behemoth Blade, which my own Zacian can take that pretty easily, I think. Could go for a Double Protect, but that's too risky. So we're just gonna switch to Zacian. I think we should be able to take that attack very easily. He just Swords Dances again? What a madman. Alright, well this Zacian is going to kill me. Alright, well this Zacian is just going to kill me. I can Flare Blitz in and do damage. He Tailwinds. Close combo will take out my Zacian, probably. So we Protect. Flare Blitz in and Protect. And if he attacks Incineroar, then I lose my Incineroar. I probably will lose this game. And he did. So that's really bad. It's using Sacred Sword instead of Close Combat. That's interesting. Bring out Lapras. We're going to die. Rillaboom. We can fake out the Zacian. Fake out Zacian in Close Combat. Will it take it out? Probably not, right? Behemoth Blade, the whim. With Focus Sash, he's obviously going to protect the Zacian this turn, but he might not be using it. He already has Sacred Sword. I would assume he has double stab, Sacred Sword, and Swords Dance. So I'm just going to double. What does the most damage? Definitely Close Combat. And he has Protect. Oh, no play rough. Wild. Okay, no Protect. So yeah, this guy, like, he outplayed me so hard. So hard this game. We'll Grassy Glide, but yeah, I'm just dead. Yeah, I'm just dead. There's no winning this game. I mean, he could have attacked the Rillaboom, and then I was capable of taking out Zacian, but yeah, no. Can't be done. So yeah, letting Zacian get a couple of big attacks was ridiculous. There was nothing that I could have done either. Yeah. That lead was, it got there. If I had my own Tailwind, it would have been different. If I had been able to reset, fake out multiple times, then it would have been different. But we didn't get there. I could have high horsepower last turn, but I still don't think it would kill. So we'll protect, but he's going to just attack the Rillaboom. And he didn't actually, so there's actually a chance. If this takes out Zacian, we could win. Yeah. If I did that instead of Grassy Glide last turn, then I won. We do have Grassy Glide now, though, which is good. And we can Resonance the Whimsicott. And since we already took out his Indeedee, he can't reset terrain, so we just have Grassy Glide. So, how much did Grassy Glide do before, actually? 23%? It's at, like, about that percentage. So, if he protects this turn, which he will, we can still win this, actually. We can still win this game. This is not an unwinnable game. He does still have his Dynamax, and we're going to use ours right now with Lapras, but we could still win this game. It could still happen. All right, so we max Lapras. Protect comes out. Of course it does. We can still hit a high roll and take it out. We can still do it. We can still hit a high roll and take it out. Ooh, this is a spooker. Rillaboom goes down this turn. We have to Grassy Glide in. He has to double protect. Like, if he has to double protect. If his last guy's my low tick, then I can't take it out. Then I don't want a Geyser. Just Resonance again. But if it's Lando, I'd love to have Geyser on the field. We're just gonna Geyser in. High roll. Okay, we got the Zacian. I got a critical hit, but it probably didn't matter. Okay, what's the last Pokemon? Oh, we can win this. If it's Lando, then we win. Period. And if it's Moltres, then we probably win. Okay, cool. So we got Lando. So we just Resonance the Lando. And it should just die. Probably guards this turn. And then we have to just get it with an Ice Beam. Or Freeze Dry. But I still think it takes it out. He's faster. So we could protect. I think we just have to play as if... Yeah, we're just going to Freeze Dry. He Quakes. Now we have to, like, hit a crit. Okay, it's not happening. That was a really close game, though. I could have protected turn 1. If I protected turn 1, it would have been a lot better for me. But, oh well. Because then we would have only gotten hit one time. So, yeah, it would have been better. But we can maybe live a Rock Slide here, actually. Max Rockfall did 14%. 60, scale it down a little bit. I don't think we live this, but there's a chance. I think there's actually a chance. And then we're going to get flinched. We're going to live with 1 HP and then get flinched. Oh, hey, look at that. We didn't even get flinched. That was a crazy game. That was a wild game. All right, cool. Wow. That was like a real nail biter. All right, cool. Good comeback. Let's play game 2. Let's play another one. I'm feeling hot off that one. All right, we got Kyogre. We got Bronzong. That's an interesting one. So it's going to be Levitate, also with Rain. So it's not going to be taking much damage. He actually has Kartana as well, which is something I wasn't really preparing for. That will be a pretty difficult matchup. Zapdos doesn't really have anything for it. Lapras is okay, but it's going to be taking a lot of damage regardless. Tornadus Lapras seems like my strongest play here. Although we don't outspeed Kyogre. So Lapras, Tornadus, Zacian in the back, and Incineroar is looking like our play. That's gonna be the play. Might be rough, it might be really bad, honestly. But Kartana Whimsicott is pretty good to match our lead. We will be outspeeding if we get our Tailwind off. So we'll see if they taunt, because it is actually faster. Right, 179 to 184, yeah. So let's see if he taunts. We'll Tailwind, and we'll get a Resonance up. I could actually double into the Whimsicott instead, because then if he taunts, then it's crazy. We're gonna double it. We're gonna double it. If it protects, that sucks. So let's see what he does here. Does he protect? He taunted. Ooh, got him. All right, that's how you do it, baby. That's how you play through the taunt, the incoming taunt. All right, now we got screens up. He's got 1.5 times attack, which is big. Yeah, it's going to be doing a lot of damage to the Lapras. We don't really have any kind of damage output at all either. We'll Incineroar for sure, but we'll lose to the Water Spout. That's fine. I think I'd still rather that trade-off happen, because Tornadus is not getting anywhere. And if we can get the Tailwind up later, it's probably still better for us, right? Because if we can get rid of Kartana without it Steel Spiking, it's going to Steel Spike this turn, though. Maybe we Max Guard. Yeah, we're going to Max Guard. So that's the play. So we can minimize on its max damage, and then, yeah, we'll see what happens. So Airstream, oh, he played out. Oh, that was crazy. Does Kyogre go for a Thunder? It doubled into the other slot? Interesting. That seems really weird. Okay, that seems weird. So we fake out the Kyogre. We have a fake out turn, which is very good. Kartana is up. I really wish I could Max Guard again, because now Kartana is going to get a free Steel Spike. But I still think it's okay. We'll get a Geyser. Do a lot of damage. It's not going to do that much damage, actually. It's double resisted. It's better to just hit into the Kyogre. So we have to just hit the Kyogre. I mean, there's 0 damage to be done with Lapras into his Kartana. But this might do an insane amount to his Kyogre. It won't take it out, but it'll do a lot of damage. Not enough. Not as much as I wanted, but it's okay. Kartana is... We're still living. Incineroar is still living, which is really, really good. And his max, or his other attack is not that good. What was the move play out? Kartana went before the Kyogre? Okay, interesting. So, it's not Scarfed. Well, Parting Shot... What do I want a Parting Shot? It moves after everything, most likely. Well, Parting Shot the Kartana. Go for a Freeze Dry into the Kyogre. This seems good. Okay, into the Moltres. That's still a lot of damage to be done. So was that attack, though. So, Parting Shot the Kartana. That's okay. It's not going to be great for us, but it's okay. We'll get Tornadus and the young Zacian out this turn. We could bring out Incineroar again, actually. And I probably should have pushed. So that's unfortunate, because we're not doing any damage into the Kartana. I really should have pushed, but Rain is there for 2 more turns, so we'll bring out Zacian now. Or 1 more turn after this. Or no, two turns. So we have to Tailwind, and I can play Rough into the Moltres, but I think Moltres is probably going to protect. And Kartana doesn't threaten Zacian, but Zacian doesn't threaten Kartana. So I think we have to play Rough. I could Protect and just see what happens. I'm going to Protect and see what happens. Okay, no Protect from the Moltres is a little unfortunate. That's what I was expecting. But he does get Nasty Plot Up, which is really, really big. I think we just double it. We're going to double it. Air Slash and play Rough in. Yeah, it protects this turn. That's fine. I'm still like, okay, Kartana, you can kill my Tornadus, Kartana. No? Okay. You just want to do 20% to Zacian? That's fine. I'm fine with that either way. And now we just get to do... Oh, wait. He still has Kyogre? Oh. I should have attacked the Kartana. Alright, that's bad. But, oh well. Alright, we double into Moltres. Moltres doesn't switch. That's interesting. Oh, that did so much damage to Kartana. Oh, alright. This should be a pretty easy dubski doodle from here. We should be good. We should be good from here. Definitely go ahead and Air Slash in to the Kartana. And just Behemoth Blade the Kyogre. I mean, that's not going to be doing too much damage, but it's fine. We should be... Okay, it's almost game. It's almost over then. And we miss! Oh no, that's rough. Oh, that's really, really bad. The miss was bad. I mean, it happens. You know, that happens sometimes. No Protect on Kyogre is interesting since it's not Scarfed. And we live. Oh, 10 to or 45%. I have 36%. Yeah, the miss. I mean, the miss just killed the game. You know what? that I'm gonna still mark that down as a really good game, because the miss was unfortunate, but to be able to run that game back was really, really impressive in my opinion. Like, that game was looking really rough, and then actually it was looking good, and then rough, and then good, and then bad because of the miss. But I still think it worked out pretty well, and I think this team is really good. We didn't show off. I brought the same 4 Pokemon both times, so we didn't show off the Zapdos Rillaboom engine. Or no, Rillaboom was good. We didn't show off Zapdos. But that's okay. Zapdos, you'll have your time to shine one day. Lapras is really good, but not always. Like, if we go up against, like, an impending Rillaboom something lead, potentially, then, yeah, it might not be as good. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that video, or at that for the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Makes a huge difference. Go down into the comment section and comment something, you know? Like, say whatever you're playing in restricted format right now. What do you like in Series 8? What do you like so far? Yeah. Have a good week. Goodbye.